the basic breathing, which is the circulation of the energy, we call it, is all the way down to the base with your attention, and then up with the exhale. When you do the double breathing, you bring the air in to, swallow in the throat, bring your attention into the heart with the breath, and hold the breath in the heart with your wish as it expands. And you can feel it. And it's endless. It opens as much as you can allow it to. And then, you exhale a little bit, and then you bring the air down to below the navel, and you do the same thing there. You hold the breath and really feel it expand as much as possible. And then you exhale slowly while you bring your attention down to the base of the spine and up to the top of the head. So obviously it's not a natural way of breathing. It's an exercise that has as its purpose to bring any kind of tension and blocks and obstacles into your main chakras so that they can melt. This is just language. Language is limited, of course, to describe what happens. But it is really kind of magical what you can do. In a way, I like to call it, get your shit together and put it in your heart. No problem can survive in an open heart. But what tends to happen when we have some difficulties is that our heart closes, doesn't it? And so do the other chakras. So by consciously going against the stream in that way and bringing the stuff into these main chakras, this is your own attention that you are bringing to it, and your attention is very powerful. So with that attention, things can dissolve and there's more flow in the system. You feel it. At first, you'll feel probably a certain amount of resistance. This is natural, because our identity and ego doesn't really like to just open up and have flow. It likes tension, doesn't it? When your ego is really active. Ego sounds to everybody like a bad word, but it isn't. It's just our sense of identity. But when we get stuck in it, it causes all kinds of conflicts, and eventually it causes, in some cases, really bad things to happen. And it's a tool, that you can use. Both of these things, circulating the energy, doing the double breathing, all together bringing your attention within yourself is a set of tools that, of course, they only are useful to the extent that you use them. That's why we advise to practice as regularly as you can, because the more you practice and use it, the more you will discover its power. And the more difficult, challenging situations in life you can deal with. And we are all facing challenging situations in life. Life is a process of death and rebirth all the time, ending with this body falling away. But even in the middle of all that, we can have a sense of openness, a sense of gratitude, a sense of joy and love. Love for ourselves, love for the immediate people around us, and extending it outward. Yeah? And the power of your attention is extremely valuable. And once you develop more of that inside, then you can start to become aware of it extending into your surroundings. So being able to take that deeper awareness into it is not valuable only for you, but it's valuable for a lot of other people. So, you know, we don't have to think that we are doing anything egoistic by sitting down every day. This is something that you are doing for yourself, yes, but for your deeper engagement in life, which will also automatically benefit other people. It will extend into other people's lives.